Let us retrace the main events in the audio frequency circuit. The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. The transformer changes this to an alternating current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
Molecules containing more than one atom can rotate and vibrate. Sometimes vibration is simple in form. We can see that each vibrational mode has a different frequency, and all of the patterns of vibration may be different. Each of the vibrations is a simple harmonic motion.
The same peaked wave triggers a pulse-forming circuit, which creates a new waveform, pulses with flat tops. Notice that throughout these changes, the exact subdivisions of our second and time have not been lost. We still have precisely the same number of positive peaks per second.
Pulsating direct current. Pulsating direct current.
If the sine wave's frequency is 1,000 cycles a second, we have actually divided 1 second into 1,000 equal parts. But in this sine wave, it's impossible to tell where each thousandth of a second begins and ends. That's why it's changed into this, a peaked wave, which can be measured from positive peak to positive peak.
The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
I don't have the energy for you today.
All right, guys, we are in this thing after 3 weeks. You're sorry. We'll explain why later. But yes, it is now time for episode 58 of Ordinary Games. There was a pause between all that because StreamYard has this new weird overlay. Are you okay?
I'm moving so you can be in the center.
Yeah, as I should be, as your king and priest holder should be, front and center. I'm the Devil's door is always open. Gandalf left the gray and the white because I'm all black. Jordan LaForge, Captain's Enterprise. The Swag King with a ground. Shout out to Sunday Swagger. You always told me of Zach Morris and AC Slater since y'all got jokes. Sweet chocolate Jesus, as proclaimed by Roman of the Empire himself, and the man running up the chimney because he wants all the smoke. I'm left at E.G.O. And this person that gives me the most smoke. Every day. Most of the time, didn't even want it. But Shiro, how are you this evening, my love?
I'm okay.
I wasn't struggling. It was they put buttons in the wrong location.
You were
okay?
struggling.
They put
but...
buttons in the wrong location. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right. Anyways, check in with everyone. Kai, welcome, good sir. Oh, guys, Kai is the one that did our intro theme and music. Fantastic person with the edits, and awesome if you're ever looking for those as well. Shiowal, the homie, what is going on, good sir? Yes, StreamYard.
Move your camera.
Who should move the camera?
You should.
You should move. How about that? How about you move?
I don't even know how things change.
There we go. Because I guess I was off-centered the last time, so I had to move and then recenter
well,
it.
Now it looks like we're centered.
Okay. I allowed
it. Always a technical difficulty.
No,
at the Starbucks, I was wearing my wrestling t-shirt we got at the thing. Yeah, main event.
Saturday night's main event.
And I was at Starbucks, and before they would give me my drinks, I had to tell them who my favorite, wrestler was. And all I had to do was this. And the guy was like, yeah, I cosplay as him. And it was a whole thing. So
exactly. You know what? Thanks to Joker, I need to find a Yeet clip. That'd be awesome. Speaking of, guys, check us out on Wednesday nights Overbooked every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central. Me, JV, Bradley Dick Devil, and the unbarreled Matt 73. It's a fantastic time, and you will love my bass. It's absolutely correct at all time takes. Okay. There we go. Had to put that out of the way. And yes, yes. No, I think he really did get released. I think he was like 53 and full-time contract, but was wrestling part-time. I mean, so, it's kind of where that was headed, I guess. Because it's awesome, that's why, okay?
What? I don't understand.
Blazing Saddle setting.
Oh.
Actually, I've never seen that. I actually need to see that. That'd be awesome. I need to watch that. It's hilarious. Basically, it's one of the few movies you can't really remake now. Made in the 70s.
Is that Blazing Saddle? That's not with the three guys and half.
That's the three amigos.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Anyway, Jig Ryan side. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. So, yeah, guys, we were going to do this stream, last week? But when we got back from San Diego, what was it, like the 20th or 21st? We got sick immediately.
Yeah.
It was rough.
The whole week was just rough.
It was rough. And I was like, you know what? No, we'll be good on Monday. And I posted the thing about Monday, and Monday happened, and I was so tired. I was like, I'm so tired, but there's something that I forgot to do today. I'm not sure what it is. So that's how bad the sickness was. We're just looking at it, we're like, this is not happening at all.
And then we were on the mend and decided to go visit my mom. And I think allergies took over at that point.
It was terrible. Yeah.
And so we just came back home and crawled into bed, basically.
It was ridiculous. But, it actually does let me know that we're going to get to it, guys, about the San Diego experience. Because neither one of us, have you been to the West Coast before?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
I've been to LA.
I'm sorry, I couldn't afford to take us there.
And I've been to a place that starts with a C where they play a lot of poker.
Who are you? Anyway, I guess my first time being in California, we'll talk about. But before we get to it, I have some grievances that must be addressed.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're going to hear about it.
The grievance candle has been lit, as I was told last time, which I should do while it's playing, so it actually makes sense. Wonder who told me that.
Someone with good ideas, that's for sure.
Boo. Anyway, all right, guys. First frustrations. chapter 5, verse 18. So on our flight to, oh, dude, Matt, welcome, dude. Oh, Culver City?
No. Fudge. I don't know. I had to look it up.
Carson City?
It's like
north or
so.
south?
I lived in Vegas, and it was like a 4-hour drive.
It might be Culver City because Joker
and it
lives in
was
Vegas.
like all Asians playing poker. I was like the only white girl in the building.
Gonna have to hear about that story, White Shadow.
I mean, honestly, I was new to poker, and my in-laws at the time took me, and I was so nervous. This pot got really huge, and I had what they call the nuts, but I was so scared. I folded at the last minute. I would have won a lot of money.
We're gonna have to hear your story. We'll have to hear that story. I want to buy a Festivus bowl. That should come. I mean, that'll be feats of strength. So
we'll my God.
Caldwell, Camarillo, Clovis. Any of those?
Nope.
You're gonna just
I feel like it's like
what's this? Okay. Y'all just throw out cities with the letter C. Apparently, it's gonna hit at some point, guys. Or what's gonna happen?
I'm so bad with names.
Or what's gonna happen is like, oh, I know what it was. Los Angeles.
No, it was a 4-hour drive from Vegas.
Okay, guys, y'all are on that. Somebody's.
I feel like it was Casa something.
Okay, and so at some point, someone's gonna wind up hitting on it, and you'll win the top prize. We'll figure out what that is at some point. Anyway, so yes, first frustrations, chapter 5, verse 18. We're boarding our flight to go to San Diego. Okay. Now, my goal is to make sure that I do not sleep the night before a flight because I don't do so well on flights. Don't do well with the shaking, okay? So I slept a grand total of 45 minutes before it was time to board the flight. I'm like, great, I can get some sleep. I had a problem because I noticed the stewardess was reading words on her phone. So I'm like, she's new. So I'm like, all right, cool, she's new. And then they're telling us, hey, make sure you buckle up. And they're going through all the stuff that you don't pay attention to. But in the back of your mind, you're like, well, I already heard this. So if the flight goes down, I'm going to know exactly what to do. And she said something that my hearing aids were in, but I was like, I didn't hear what that word was. Because what she said was rough air. So I'm like, no, that's not. That's rough air. What is rough air? It's like, no, she's new. She's new. Maybe it's something else. The rough airlines, I don't know, but we're on Delta. And I don't care. All right. Then Commerce.
Yep.
There we go. Thank you. Shieldwall and JV. Yes, Commerce. Yeah, thank you guys. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna do. Not gonna do that. So what happened was 15, 20 minutes into the flight, it was hard trying to ascend, and because the plane shook a little bit, and so 20 minutes into the flight, when person's dead asleep over here, is like, guys, we're doing okay as we fly over Monterrey, Mexico, and just want to let you know, buckle the seatbelts because we've got a rough air that we're going to be encountering, and crash check 12547. So I'm like, what the fuck is rough air? And I know that they don't call it turbulence anymore. They call it rough air, which is terrible because that sounds like bootleg sneakers at an ugly ass swap meet. Hey, yo, I ain't got the Jordans, but I got these rough airs.
Oh my gosh, stop. And the flight was only what, like 2 hours?
It was 3 hours of white knuckling it, man. Okay, because he said we hit rough air over Mexico. All I'm thinking is I'm gonna die in international waters. This is great. Wow. Yeah, I don't. And the thing is, they said it on the other flight too, and I'm like, they're rebranding turbulence as rough air. That is terrible.
Turbulence is rough air, honey. It's like driving on a potholy road on the street.
Right, but then we'd be looking at the driver and saying, why are you deliberately driving over the potholes? What's wrong with you that you would do that on purpose? Are you avoiding other bigger potholes? I don't think so. That's all I want to know. That's all. That's, I don't want
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, that gets us to Second Penitations, chapter 5, verse 5. I need to know if this is a female thing that happens too, because I don't know when this started becoming a thing that it was socially acceptable, because we need to bring back shame on this.
What?
The restroom is a place of rest. of comfort. It is a safe space.
Jesus.
So when you come in here having full-blown conversations on speakerphone,
What?
right? It'd be regular bullshit. Nah, Danny, man, I told him, like, I had to take off for just a few minutes to come back, to make it out to the appointment today. But, hey, how's everything going? Are we going to go to the bar tomorrow night? I'm like, I'm in the next stall to you.
That happened to you?
Yeah, no, all the time. Like, dudes be having full conversations at the number 2 stall.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I feel like people have gotten it really comfortable because their AirPods and stuff.
No, speakerphone, honey. Speakerphone. I'm hearing a two-way conversation. You hear flushing. Now, the thing is, I grunt, all right, and flush the toilet for my frustration.
Oh, I was like, why are you grunting?
So, yeah, we're going to... I flush on purpose, and if I'm gassed up, I let it rip. Because there has to be some shame that you're having a full-blown conversation with your friend.
At least they're not on the FaceTime. They're not on the FaceTime.
I don't know. That's probably why I'm glad there was a stall. Because otherwise, do women be doing that?
Yes, they do.
I mean, I assume that when women do it, it's like, okay, I guess you're on the phone with your gynecologist, who happens to be a woman. That's the only thing I can think of. Because with guys, like, there's no reason for you to be on the phone in here right now.
Well, typically women have their own stall and stuff, though. So it's not like...
I know, but I was like, so do dudes. Like, I'm in the stall next to you, though.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were talking about sitting at the urinal.
No, that's not.
That's what I thought you were describing.
It's never the urinal. Always in the stall.
Yeah, people do that all the time.
You need to stop that. That's no, I can't do that. They say turbulence people will freak out because of all the movie and TV shows about disasters. Rough air just sounds like you got. We're gonna start here about participation. If a man can't have rest in the restroom, where else can he get it? Okay. Apparently, I can't get it here because she gives me all the smoke. I can't get it on Wednesday nights overbooked. Okay, because I was told of my takes. Okay, the restroom is the only place that I have that is safe left, JB. Okay, you have contributed to that. Okay. Actually, I'll do this. It's pretty cool. As far as they're talking to you while you're doing, I mean, you might as well. Like, I know that you and Chuck are gonna go out on Wednesday for beers. Like, I feel like I've been invited since you've been on speakerphone this entire time. That's all.
Really, honey?
If you're grunting, eat more fire. I mean, I do. It's for the theater of it all. I need to let the person know that they don't care enough about you. Just take this conversation to the bathroom. You can't say, hey, give me 2 minutes. I have to use the restroom. That's all. Okay. So I truck stop all the time. Okay. Only if you're alone. Must be. It must be. That's probably the issue. You have any grievances, my love? Those are mine.
I do.
Go on.
I have a grievance that I have learned some new vocabulary words, and Larry is not on board.
No, I'm not.
E.G.O is not on board with me using them. And I find the words to be mertastic.
We saw a documentary on mer people on Netflix. Now, it's very interesting because of the things you have to go through, like learning how to breathe, like these fins that cost up to $3,000. Understandable. However, they have their own vocabulary. Like they say, I found my sister.
Shallow.
Shallow.
For hello.
Can I get a shell? Yeah. I found my merson.
The only one I was surprised they didn't use. I thought that they missed out on using it, but.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I was like, there's a lot that was missed out. It was just certain things. The documentary was pretty decent. It was just people trying to make words. It didn't mean to need to be words. Only thing they needed to do was when it was over, it just said fiend. Okay, I got it. Ha ha ha.
Fin.
Yeah. It was just like Flair from Office Space. I think so. It's like a really big, it's a really big community. But I mean, it's interesting enough to keep you watching. It's industry lingo, just like Elsa.
Let it go.
I refuse to watch that movie or use that phrase at all. That's just, it's the industry, but they wanted to make it a thing that people would say that don't wear fins and swim in pools in oceans. That's what bothered me. That's all. Those TikTok. I mean, you could say that. Kind of, because everyone was using TikTok on it.
Well, yeah, now, so apparently back in the day, there weren't that many mer people. And now with social media and all that stuff, of course, there's like a body positive mermaid group.
That was terrible.
The states have pageants, so you could be like the mer queen of Florida.
David,
Yeah.
sing
So
more. Sing.
there are many, many more mer people now, and they really like it. But they have to lube up their whole lower half to get in these silicone tails, and then they sweat in them all day. It's really gross.
It's gross. So yeah, check it out. I think it's called like Mer People or something like that. But you guys know what we're really here for. It is time. All right, guys, I have been searching the internet, especially with the extra week that I had off, to capitalize on me going 2 for 3 last time. We're going to keep the streak alive, okay?
I feel like I gave you one last time.
No, you did not. I earned that one, believe me. I earned those, and I believe I'm going to earn at least these next ones, too. Guys, if you're new to this, we're doing Stone Cold Shiro, which means I've got 3 opportunities to make sure you laugh, because I don't like doing dishes or cooking, for that matter. Right, so I've been doing dishes. I didn't do dishes last time, but no, I had to wind up doing them later because she got sick, and I got better first, so I had to do the dishes. All right, so she already owes me 1 dishes loading. Okay, need to go for 2 now. So I've got 3 opportunities to make Shiro laugh. Shiro sucks up the water, holds it. I play a clip. If it makes her laugh, she spits it out. If she doesn't, it's not gonna happen. But I mean, if she doesn't, she just looks there with the face saying not funny and not approving. Okay, but we're not going for that.
And Ego's ego is shot.
It's shot like this. Then I do this. Okay. Comes right back on. And I choose my regular colors. Yeet colors. There we go. All right. Honey, are you ready?
I mean, I guess.
Yes. Good.
If you do another song, like, I'm just going to tell you, pick something else now.
First of all,
like, you tried it 2 times in a row. It didn't work.
the first 2 did get you. That's all I'm saying. All right. Here we go. Let me load this up. Okay, this first one. I'll wait till you're properly set for this one.
I'm ready.
All right. I need to make sure you are ready about this because it's the Botswana has their first mute rapper. All right, here we go. We're live on this one. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. It's time. Here we go. Boom. Yes, I told y'all. I knew it in my soul. I felt it. Yes.
Oh my God. I at least expected him to attempt a word, but he was just like a little bird.
Yes.
Oh my God. Does he attempt a word?
Huh?
Does he attempt like an actual word?
No, he just does cacaw. Oh no. Okay.
Oh
so
my gosh.
MC Baba, okay?
I couldn't even hear the beat because all I could hear was his mating call.
That's awesome.
Lord have mercy on my
Yeah,
soul.
I'll just bring this back so y'all want to look it up. Hold on. Yeah, it's MC Baba.
MC Baba. Okay.
Yes.
And people are like, they like it?
I mean, all I know is if people said it, they were messing with it. So
Okay. Okay.
All right. So let me see what I got. All right, let's try it. You know what? I'm gonna be bold on this one. All right.
Oh dear.
Gonna be bold. All right. Gonna be bold. You know what? You want racial humor or something just funny? Okay, let's see how this goes. You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit Let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's do this one. Need to see how this is gonna go. Oh, dead. Yes. All right, here we go. Let me see how this is gonna work. Going out on a limb here, guys, for your entertainment. You want to hear it? Here we go.
Grand Rising, babe. I'm tired. Is this breakfast? Yeah. Hold on, where you get those?
I'll start over for you, series.
Grand Rising, babe. I'm tired. Is this breakfast? Yeah. Hold on, where you get those?
Does that matter? Like,
yeah, it matters. What you getting upset for? Where you get the muffins from?
The muffin guy.
The muffin guy? A man gave you these?
Oh my gosh. I got it from the muffin man. Why are you so...
The muffin man? The muffin man.
It's just the muffin man.
You know I don't...
Really? You didn't see Shrek, did you?
Mm-hmm.
How do you not? Okay.
That was an epic fail.
I mean,
why are they talking about muffins? That's so dumb.
He's Lord Farquaad.
I get it. But he doesn't really sound like him. So it's lost on you until they flip the camera around, and then it's like, oh, really?
Options we've got left are racial humor, or do you want to hear how I handle criminals?
How you handle criminals? What does that mean?
It's how I would handle criminals. How I handle situations.
I don't know, honey. It's up to you, but you're losing right now. So here we go.
All right. Anyway, then let's do this. Desperate times call from desperate measures. This is be extremely racial, guys. Okay. That's, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's go. It's gonna go extremely racial in this one. Okay. Here we go. All right. These are black guys saying this, so I'm just letting you know. All right. Remember we were talking about video games earlier? And you're in the lobby, Call of Duty and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they're talking about. So here it goes.
All the raunchy shit you're not supposed to talk about. The funniest shit. Like, y'all ever played like Call of Duty?
Modern Warfare 2, and they just opened up the servers again too.
As soon as you get on that shit, be like, nigga. As soon as you open that joint, damn, bro. How did you know I was black? Man, I heard you. I heard your lip slapping over there.
I heard your nostrils taking up all the air in the room. Like that nose.
So I can hear your mom walking around struggling, boy.
I can hear the chicken frying in the back.
He's like, how do you know I was black? You know what I don't hear? Your dad.
I don't hear a father in the house.
I had the silence of fatherlessness. Mm-hmm.
Like, what the
It'd be a bad joint. It'd be funny as shit though.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like keep about last night we let that
No? You know what?
Not at all. They're not even original. The dad joke is so overplayed.
So you want them to have new racial jokes?
Yeah, I do. Like,
You
I've
know
heard
what?
it, been there, done that. Let's get over it.
Screw it. I'm gonna do the one I should have done.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't have listened to. You know what?
You know you've lost at this point, right?
And then I'm gonna save it. Then I'm gonna get rid of
Okay.
the other ones because those were
Uh,
guys.
honey,
What?
I just don't understand. There's a formula that clearly works with me, but here you are.
Let me. Well then, you know what? I think I know I have to try one then. Let me.
Oh, okay.
Let
We're
me.
doing
We didn't
it.
have to do this. But I just need to know if this one would work. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. I don't need to.
Nah, we're good. I just want to see if it would work. If I can actually find where I put it on here. It's on here soon. There we go. How about this one? Wow, I'm glad I didn't use that one.
No.
Okay, that would have been a waste. Okay, all right. I mean,
Right? For real, though.
I
did say, okay, I'm going to say it.
What?
So the Mer people, of course, had their own Afro Mer con.
That's terrible.
And so I was like, how come they don't call themselves Mergros?
I mean, it's
Larry
like-
didn't like it, but
there was an attempt. You'd be better off with being black and trying to create your own knitting group so you can have people say, "What up, my netta?"
Oh my god.
That was on Bob's Burgers.
Really?
Yes, it was hilarious.
You know, one of the funniest skits I saw on South Park is when they were doing the like.
Save me that, Cheryl. I have never seen that. Please
Oh
send
Jesus.
me. Oh.
On South Park, he was on like Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
And it
was
Nagger. They said what?
Yes, I know. That's scary. But yeah, I will. Yeah, she will definitely send me that. We're going all out for laughs with this. We don't care. All right. Yeah. Besides,
I mean, I already laugh at disabled folks, clearly. So I'm probably already canceled.
See, look at that. Okay. Well, it doesn't hurt someone throws a can soft. I love it. But anyway, guys, on to the San Diego trip, which once everything stopped when we got landed, didn't go great either. Okay. We rented what was the equivalent of a hemorrhoid. That's how big the car was.
It was fine. You're just so bougie now. Like
I sneezed and my ass was in the trunk. Okay. That's how small this car was. So then I had the bright idea. Shiro was like, hey, let's go find a place that's great French toast. I'm like, no. We're going to find a place that has excellent crepes. Where? Right here. I apparently went to a place that does not exist. There's no one else that lives in downtown San Diego can find it either. At this point, I wanted to uppercut people. So I had to walk away from Shiro for a while and actually find another place to eat.
Which he didn't actually find the place to eat. I did once he figured out he wasn't successful. And we went to a little brunch spot that didn't have wait and had a mimosa bar.
The reason we weren't successful is because I went up to a bar. It was a prime brunching spot. There were 6 empty seats at the bar. I said, seating for 2 at the bar. She said, can I get your number? I'm like, sure, but I don't want to join any like rewards for saying, no, it's for the wait list. I'm like, unless it's ghosts, why is there a wait list? Because there's no one sitting at the bar. Oh, it's just because there's a wait. How is there a wait for seats that are empty? It's an hour and a half. At that point, finish her. That's all was in my mind. I had to walk away in a huff. And then by the grace of the Lord, we found an Italian spot to eat.
Not we. It wasn't we. I did. This girl.
We, they rhyme. You know. That's all it means. Did a great job. That's a good one.
Right? I know. But we did have some of the best focaccia bread ever. It was so delicious.
I don't eat crepes, but on Osaka bar, it's definitely happening. Okay.
I love a crepe.
Yeah, see, crepes, and I was like, oh, most.
I like savory crepes.
Yeah. So anyway, San Diego in itself was pretty fantastic. The photos that we all saw on Instagram and X were the only photos we wanted to taking.
Yeah.
Because we were either walking the beach or looking at other stuff that was just do, walking around looking at the shops.
Love Stack finally made a recliner. It's on the wish list. It's happening.
Bro, I have no idea. The thing was like there was a line, but it's like I can imagine a wait if everyone's seated, but it wasn't that full. And so I was like, well, I'm here. There's a person reserved, but I'm here right now. And I was like, I don't think people reserve bar seats, right?
Anywhere I've ever been, bar seating is like fair game. If it's open, you can sit there.
Right.
So
it's first come, first serve at the bar, that's what I thought it was.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. So that was outside of that, actually was really nice. So what happened was, I think it was Sunday, we went to hang out with Roman. So went out there, went to this awesome toy store, spent way too much time there. Poor Shiro was just like, I have nowhere to sit. It's been 30 minutes.
And I had to potty really bad.
So I have to go to the bathroom.
So he went outside and sat down until my phone died.
Right. Me and Roman didn't really care. But anyway, we soldiered on. So we got got a few comic books, got a few action figures, which we'll show in the next toy unboxing that me and Roman need to do, hopefully this week. And we actually went back to Roman's house, had a great barbecue, smoked some cigars. So the thing is
he made us meatballs. They were
Awesome.
amazing. And the
Awesome.
garlic bread on point.
So yeah, it was actually a really great time. We talked about we had a religious talk because we were talking because I told him how like I grew up. Rome doesn't really have like a beat on like how I grew up. And so we were talking about the Righteous Gemstones, and I'm like, yo, that stuff is really real. Like the God Squad is the power team from the late 80s and 90s, and Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers is actually a real thing. And Roman is like, are you shitting me? And I was like, he's like, you were in it? I was like, it was called Junior Bible Quiz. And Roman lost his shit.
He almost died.
Roman almost died laughing. Shiro looks at me like, this is what you do when you say these things, not knowing. And Mrs. Roman of the Empire was busting a gut too. So it was hilarious. Yes, people were really laid back. I don't know if I could be laid back with 52% paycheck inflation and $6 gas, but they made it very, very chill. I will say that if California came up off them taxes, I'd overlook $5 gas and move there.
Yes, yeah, actually, we stayed in La Jolla, and also Roman's area was nice as well. Everything was kind of chill. Like we said, the first day we were actually in downtown in Little Italy. The parking was insane. There was a market, but even at the market, I felt like people were pretty chill. Like no one was truly like rushing to do anything. But we really loved the La Jolla area. Of course, it's way out of our price range.
Yes. We looked at houses and our credit score dropped.
Yeah.
It was like, which was the weird thing because we were trying to figure out like our salaries would have to be doubled for us to be able to afford to live there. Right? I don't think as much as we make, I don't think we could live in California. Because
no, probably not. Yeah,
it's hard to go to
live. I mean, we can live nicely, but like, of course, I'd want to live by the water and all that stuff. And anywhere you live by the water is too expensive.
Well, the thing is like, well, our income is immediately half though, because we go from a state with no state income tax to 52%.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
negative.
That's what I'm saying. Like we have to have our salaries doubled to break even with where we are now.
Yeah. Well, even a house like our house there is over $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Like where here it's 300.
Yeah, and this was us living pretty much in like a garage that was converted to like a beach house.
Yeah, so it was really nice. It was an older woman who had a housemate, I guess, a younger housemate.
Was that what that was though?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
So yeah, anyways, but like they had converted a room off of the garage into just a little like room, a real simple bathroom, bed, but you could go out on their deck and see the water from their place. So she had a really nice spot, and her yard was it was this huge garden that had fruit trees, and you could go pick fruit. She made jams out of the fruit and gave us jam and like croissants. Like it was very nice.
And the people were really nice. Like
yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can see how people live here. If you were born and raised there and make enough money to afford living there, you don't want to leave.
Yeah,
I understand that.
There were so many surfers too, right where we were at. Like
it was a lot of fun. I'd never seen people surf in real life before. Even when we were at the Jersey Shore, or in Florida, or any places like that, I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
So to see it was actually pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. People were chill. Mm-hmm. Traffic was not that bad at where we were, and we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were outside. We're like 20 minutes outside of San Diego.
Yeah, and then even going to Roman's, like it wasn't bad. And Roman's area is very nice. There's a lot of like hiking areas and stuff over there. Mm-hmm. He doesn't hike, so we did not.
No. I hike from the kitchen to the couch. I mean, yeah, but it was a lot of fun being out there. I mean, we said we'd probably have to check out maybe parts of Northern California to see if we'd like that too. Because I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion that because of how bougie we are, we would love wine country.
Yeah, that's on our list to do at some point, but gotta save up some money.
Yeah, so we gotta go on the West Coast, we gotta go to Napa Valley, and the East Coast we gotta go to Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, okay.
Because even
I didn't realize they were different things.
Yeah,
My bad.
different coasts. So
Right.
okay, but I mean, what you call it? Justin Ice. He's
Yeah.
been out there before.
Okay.
Met Don Lemon.
So I almost got a job in Irvine, California, which is what, like 20 minutes from Laguna Beach. I heard it's really nice there, though.
Really, dude? When did you move to Vegas? And you get to know what the last straw was. I gotta know why you moved from SoCal. It had to have been something that bad. I need to know because SoCal is beautiful.
Oh.
And yes, NYC. Yeah, it's just NYC was fun when I was 23. It was fun for the 2 or 3 visits. After that, nightmare.
I never found. I enjoyed NYC when I stayed with like family and just wasn't really doing like city things. But I did not enjoy New York City for the most part.
Yeah, dude. Actually, Matt, these are the rates that they're paying in parts of Dallas now for 1-bedrooms.
Really?
That's how much my brother's paying.
Jeez, Louise.
And I bet it's for a 1-bedroom. Yeah, it's ridiculous. For 1,800, we get the movie all the way, brother. That's a lot. Hold on, and it's here. Irvine, Northern Orange County, Northern OC. Okay, that's what it did. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, we're probably gonna do NorCal next time and see if we like it. At least that way you'd have surfers and you could also go snowboarding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we should check out Washington, but
no. Like Washington State?
Yeah. I've heard it's beautiful.
I know, but it also rains like 300 days a year.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I when I did my residency in Colorado because they wouldn't let me go to Seattle. So that's where I wanted to go.
Oh, okay.
I told them I'd go to Seattle or Portland.
Yeah.
And they were like, they didn't have any openings in Portland. So they were like, in Seattle, they didn't have an office. So they're like, hey, but we do have one in Colorado. That's how about up there.
Wow.
But the thing is like they told me they're like, yo, it rains most of the year in Seattle, and like everyone's vitamin D levels are exceptionally low because there's barely any sun.
Gotcha. So, yeah, no, I wouldn't survive there then.
6. Okay. All right. Our friend's burger is on like 10 acres. Oh, Northern Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to live in Northern Florida, man?
I could.
What part? Where's Northern Florida?
Like Tampa, Destin.
That's Northern Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look into that. Look into that. That's not bad, especially on 10 acres. I need at least 8 for a gun range of my own, so that could definitely work. All right, so yeah, it was actually a really great time.
It was a beautiful time, and Roman and his wife are so much fun.
Yes,
we really loved it.
Oh, I forgot to answer this. Hold on, where was it? Oh, that was the Lucky Duck. It's awesome. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on.
It was at BJ, and the place is not called Lucky Duck. The drink is, but it was at BJ's Brew House. And so we didn't know what he was ordering, and they like bring it to the table, and it's literally they put basically a Long Island with blue curacao, in the tub with ducks and like light ice cubes.
Awesome.
And
it actually has these neon ice cubes.
Where's your duck?
The duck's in the box, I think.
Oh.
I can't find the box, though. So I have to buy a rubber ducky to drop in there. So this is my new goblet. So when I smoke my cigars, I will be drinking out of this.
So ridiculous.
I mean, you married me, so you know.
So ridiculous.
You're so ridiculous. But yeah, it was that drink was called the Lucky Duck. Oh, hey, love, what's going on? Welcome. Tampa, you and Duke Devil. That'll be awesome. That'd be hilarious also. Northern Florida's in Lower Alabama. Like I said, we are not Lower Alabama. Adios, mother. Pretty much.
Yeah, I guess. It was, yeah.
I'll check it out.
I don't know. I guess because like isn't Tampa out where those really pale, pasty kids live?
That's
who are they? What the kids with no shoes that run around on the farm? What are their names?
Oh God! Now I gotta make me miss it. Now.
Oh my gosh! What are their names?
It's
Ian and the Plathville kids. Yeah, they live like. Oh, maybe they live like.
That's Cairo, Georgia.
Oh, Oh, that's Georgia.
Mm.
They're 2 hours from Tampa. That's right.
Yeah, but they're northwest of
Okay.
Tampa. But anyway, guys, gonna be hitting you guys up with some things that have been happening in the just in terms of all the news and culture we've seen over the last 2 weeks. It's actually been quite a lot. And damn it, these stupid clips. As soon as I find it, all right, there we go, guys. It is time to catch up on what we missed out. Word on the street. All right, guys. So we've just been going over things that we have missed over the last 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, guys.
That was weird. I'm gonna check that out. Then we may or may not have an office in Tampa. So I need to look it up.
I'm willing to live anywhere, so.
It's like California is cool. No, Lower Alabama. What? That is intentionally misleading. There is no way. Lower Alabama as if we would know. Okay, yeah, I have to think about that.
But Alabama has a shore, don't they?
Yeah,
they did
Alabama
like Alabama shore.
Have
you ever been there?
No, this is the thing. My dad wants to be in the weirdest places. He wants to be in Cleveland. He wants to be in Montana and Alabama.
I'm going to check out Montana. It's supposed to be beautiful. Okay. But I do want to check out like Alabama, the shores over there.
All right. We need to make sure that they don't still do sundown towns.
What is that?
It means I don't need to be there when the sun goes down.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. They made a book for people called Green Book.
What?
To avoid sundown towns. There's a movie about it.
I'd never heard of that.
Well,
okay.
I have to have you watch it.
So...
All right, so we're gonna do whatchamacallit. We were talking about this earlier. We put it in the note about this called the 999 challenge. I actually asked Shiro about this.
I can do it.
I'll try to put guys. All right, I'm gonna let you guys hear her while she explains what the 999 challenge is, and it's nothing sexual. Okay, I'm letting you know. Here it is.
Challenge. Let's get it. All right, I'm doing the 999 challenge. All right, first sitting. Hot dog for the first one. We're doing mustard and relish.
So I'm muting this because, as you can see, the 999 challenge is 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and 9 innings. Okay, so what I asked Shiro, could she do this? She said she could absolutely do this.
I could.
9 hot dogs and 9 beers.
Yeah.
Are you putting anything on?
I mean, of course, it's to chance because you don't know how long the innings are going to be. You got to kind of hope they're going to be like competitive innings and not 3 up, 3 down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's usually not going to be that for 3 hours, though. It's rare that you get 3 up, 3 down for like 4 innings straight.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think I could do it. But do I have to eat the bun? See, yes. Thank you, JV.
No, you have to do it.
Why do I have to eat the bun? What if I'm gluten intolerant?
It's a hot. You're not gonna clean that. No bullshit. No, there's no. I'm not doing this for you. No. It's
9 minutes.
9 innings of a baseball game.
Yeah.
9 innings. So they're doing it in baseball games, but it's a 999 challenge. So this
a baseball game is like 4 hours long.
I know. Well, she tapped out at 7. Like this is. So I mean, that's why I said I know. That's why I know it's not a her. It's not a her making to do this.
I could do it.
4 is bubble guts territory. Because I swear, really, if you really want to do this, we can go to a missions game.
That's not long enough.
They play 9-inning baseball, honey, don't they?
I think so. Oh, and they have dollar dogs.
We have.
I just don't want to have to eat the bread.
You have to eat the bread. It's part of the hot dog. Then you're just putting weenies in your mouth for 9 innings, and I will not allow that at all. On the Jumbotron, you just gobble it a glizzy? No. I don't want people to see your prowess.
You're so ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, honestly, if y'all do that, let me know.
See, Lovett can do it too. I just don't feel like that's a hard challenge.
I don't. 9 beers, 9 innings.
She was drinking a 12-ounce. I thought it was like the tall beer.
No.
I got it.
Okay, we have a semi-pro baseball team here in San Antonio. It's called the Mission, guys. I'm buying us tickets, so we're going to see if she can really do this.
Okay, I'll do it.
I will verify if they at least play 9 inning baseball. If they don't, I'm getting us Houston Astros tickets because I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. This, okay? It's probably going to cost $200 in beer and hot dogs alone.
Yeah, we should just go to Mission's game because they have like $1 hot dog night.
Well, we're going to keep like you're only allowed catch.
I don't really want toppings.
Okay,
I just want to eat the bread
you
though.
want an unlubricated hot dog.
I need like mayonnaise or ketchup.
You hear this? 9 of those. Does that sound to you at all like someone that's prepared for that kind of carnage? There's no way.
I can do it.
Okay. If anyone decides to actually do it, let me know. But I'm looking up.
I feel like I can drink like 9 seltzers in
weird
3 hours.
If we can switch the beer out for another drink.
Yeah, can I do that?
What drink are you trying to switch out for?
Any seltzer. Not a cider, a seltzer.
I gotta know. Okay, if we can compare alcohol by volume content.
Yeah, it can't be 9% though. How much is this? Oh yeah, it can't be this because that's 11%.
You're out at 4. I'm just if you can find the equivalent beer alcohol by volume, if it's the same, I would allow it. And if y'all do it, please let me know because I'm looking up tickets now for her because I don't believe this.
I'm gonna do it.
Which one to put on it?
Whatever you want.
No,
what you want.
There's a lot of things that I would like. Okay. Most of them go boom, boom. Okay. So you really need to think this one through.
I got it. I won't lose.
I don't believe you at all. Plain dog, plain bun, and beer. JV, if we wind up.
Can I drink a light beer? Like
I don't care. Yeah. It has to be a beer, though. That's all I'm saying.
Why does it have to be a beer?
Can't either a beer or the or the alcohol by volume equivalent,
which is like 4.5%.
Okay, if you can find something that's 4.5, that's fine. You got to drink 9 of them. But if we're on a baseball game, chances are you might not find it. I'm just saying, if you can find it, that's fine. I'll gladly.
Oh, it cannot be Natty Light. I had to be completely like I just floated the river for 4 hours and there's nothing else to drink a Natty Light. So gross. Natty Light is so gross.
We on Mayo. Yo,
thank you.
Y'all are wow. Okay. Love it. If you decide to do this, let me know. If you're in that Tampa area, that's probably a Tampa Rays game. If they're still there. Yeah, Rays should still be there. Because the Marlins are in Miami. Yeah, if you decide to do it, let me know. Guys,
I'm gonna do it. We should do it.
I'm looking it up. We're gonna be in Houston in June, and if we get there,
that would be too expensive. Let's do it at a Missions game.
Okay, all right. Bud Light is light beer. Go Michelob Ultra. I will accept Michelob.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm ketchup and mustard, or chili cheese. It's gotta be one of the two. Is it San Diego German or Spanish? But Godfist, I'm glad you joined. Shiro is going to be taking on the 999 challenge, which is 9 hot dogs and 9 beers, or the equivalent in 9 innings of baseball. She's got the saying that she thinks she can do it. I don't think it's going to happen at all. I might even have to join in the challenge, see if I can actually do this too.
No, you are going to poo yourself, honey.
I'm out at 6. All I'm saying is, she said ew on Mayo.
Oh.
She said she meant ew.
I could ketchup, barbecue. Barbecue's probably my first option.
So that's happening, guys. That's definitely happening.
I just don't want to eat the bread. Can I eat half of the bread?
No, that's not a challenge. That's a 4.5.
Bread makes me sick though.
This is what happens when you tell people about gluten intolerance, okay? A reason for everything. I will not accept your failure.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let me see this next one, guys. Next one we've got up is actually pretty ingenious. As soon as I find it, that's what it was. Okay. Really? So, this is one of the soap types, Squatch. It's called Squatch. This is the soap that Excipitor got me on. Squatch was like basically like it was supposed to be like an all natural type of bar soap, right?
Okay.
In the last few months, they've taken it to another level because they're getting celebrity endorsements. They
Okay.
got Mike Tyson.
I've never seen you use this soap.
I used like one time back when we were like in Philly. That's it. That was like it's a bar soap, so I mean it's gotta sit in the bar and it kind of does the film, so it's like But I mean the smells are pretty decent.
But technically, just so you know, because I'm in the hippy dippy area, that we should be using like a soap bar, nothing in plastic bottles.
Container. That's fine.
Anyway,
I'll switch to Squatch because their marketing has kind of been funny because it's a Sasquatch as the person in the bar of soap, and they try to do all naturals they can. Okay. What they did in the last few months was they did things like they got Mike Tyson to endorse them. Oh. And now there's this Sydney Sweeney.
Who's Sydney Sweeney?
She's the Tits McGee. She was in Immaculate. She played the nun.
Oh.
And big titties. That one.
In a nun costume, you could tell?
Yeah, everybody could tell. There was like, bless us, sister, we are going to sin. Yeah. You watched the movie with us.
Okay.
One with the baby.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's why everyone watched it because they're hoping that you would be able to see her actually take the bath at some point, or like the robe would come off.
Okay, ridiculous.
Dude. So anyway, there is a new bar of soap with Sydney Sweeney, and it is made from her bath water.
Oh my god.
Yo, this is pretty much Gooner's paradise. Yes, very clever. Yes. Yeah. And that when I saw Sydney Sweeney, bath water. I see. I definitely see.
Exactly, JV.
Can we apply that soap to Sydney? That's probably going to cost extra. Yes, I know. She doesn't. Bless her. She's sinned.
I really. Yeah. What else is she in?
She got really big on Euphoria. She did a topless scene and everyone lost their minds. She did a horror. She actually did another horror movie a few years ago before The Implants. It's pretty good too. But mainly it's just Euphoria is basically Gen Z's like Melrose Place 90210.
Oh, okay.
So Zendaya was on it.
So she's in
So it's like,
I see.
It's like, that's young people, it's edgy, it's sexy, it's nudity and stuff. But people got really big off of being on that show. It was only around for 3 seasons, but it was their 90210. So basically she came out of that, but people want to put her in everything because she's Tits McGee. And
so she's like Megan Fox when
Megan Fox if she didn't care about showing her titties everywhere and she had bigger titties. Yeah, she's that Megan Fox. Like people will be like, she's over Megan Fox at this point.
Oh, wow.
And, which is the interesting part because there has been you had Game Boy, right?
No.
Really?
I had Nintendo and Sega.
Okay, so you
my friends had Game Boys, but I never had a Game Boy.
Okay, so you remember about Legend of Zelda, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know who Zelda is.
Yeah.
Not Link.
Yeah.
Zelda the princess. All right. So they've been considering this person for being Zelda.
Okay.
Only one issue.
What?
It's a dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember Cuckoo?
Nope. Don't know who that is.
Anyway, also on Euphoria.
Oh.
See, so the thing is like.
So they're popular. I mean, but there's the similarity is kind of there. So
it is.
I mean, boy or girl, it looks exactly like the Zelda thing.
So the issue has been because people were saying that, well, if that's the case, just get Sydney Sweeney.
Of course.
Yeah, Squatch. Yeah, it smells like a manly cedar. Yes, it is overpriced, like maybe $8 or $9. At least it was $8 or $9 when I was looking at it.
Does it last a long time though?
Yeah, it's a big solid bar. It's like that thick.
Oh, okay.
And it's like that. So it's not.
Gotcha.
Bad. She's yes. She's not a weird. She's not a weird.
She's not a weird.
No, like everybody, like all dudes love her. She's pretty cool about stuff.
Okay.
Bella also was sending her bathwater. I think it was. There are a lot of women that were doing it at a certain point.
Really?
Yeah, bathwater. Yes, disgusting.
I just feel like I'm in the wrong field.
Power women instead of psychopath. Sydney. Yeah. So basically, Madam Web was a movie that no one liked because it was a Spider-Man movie with no Spider-Man in it. And Sydney Sweeney was the hot girl that was in it, but when everyone else was like blaming the fans, she kind of leaned in. She's like, "Hey, it was a good experience.
Yeah,
I'll be back."
She wasn't like, gotcha.
Yeah, so people loved it. So the issue is people are like, well, if we're gonna go this route, just go get Sydney Sweeney to play Zelda if that's what you're gonna do. I think partially because if you make this, I mean, Nintendo's putting it out. I guess like they did Mario. The only problem is if you have Hunter play Zelda, you're cut off from Saudi Arabia, cut off from Dubai, cut off
from other sources.
China. You're gonna be like cut off, and you're not gonna be able to make the money you think you are because of that.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's one of the things where like had he done it in the 80s or 90s, no one would care. But with a global box
I was gonna
office,
say, does it matter now though? Aren't there tariffs everywhere from everybody?
well, the thing is like you need people to say, "Damn them tariffs! I need to see this movie." So that's the issue. Madam Web was also Spider-Man without anything. Yeah, it was terrible. I hated it. This is a question I'd have to ask you.
Okay.
Because it involves being famous.
Oh.
Because there's a group of guys that did a bunch of outdoor stuff, and it got to right here.
Did they eat each other?
No, it's not even that. It's actually really sad.
Oh.
They're called the Outdoor Boys. They actually had to quit their YouTube channel because they had 14 million subscribers. Did outdoor stuff like
he was just filming his normal everyday life, basically.
It wasn't everyday. It was like how to do stuff like out in the wilderness.
Yeah, got it.
But that wasn't really their real life.
Oh.
The only problem was the fact that they got too famous that people were recognizing him and their kids.
Oh, wow.
And so they were like, well, our kids, we can't go anywhere because we're getting hounded everywhere, so we have to stop.
Right.
And so it wound up being a huge thing through it's kind of sad that you can't have a normal life because you're so famous, especially on YouTube.
It's always been like that, though. For famous people, it has.
It has. It's just the only thing is like
these people are getting bombarded, going to their cars with their kids and stuff like that. The paparazzi has always been a thing
for celebrities, of
famous people,
athletes and entertainers. Yes, but I mean, only relatively recently would I say people that just do YouTube.
But they're famous.
I'm saying, but it's not a Mr. Beast. It's not a Kai Cenat. It's a guy that does outdoor videos. It's things that are solitary. Okay. You know what I'm saying? A guy that does things that are solitary that you do by yourself can't go out with his family because he's too famous for doing something that's very solitary.
However, it's not solitary. You've put it online for 14 million people to see.
I can't do it. Guys, I'm just going to skip to the next one.
He just literally created TV. Honestly. So why are we surprised?
I know this would be right.
Why would people act differently to this person versus someone who made an action film?
On to the next one. This one. There was a channel about a dad teaching his young sons since they were babies how to be outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was a reality TV show. It was. So I just don't understand the delineation you're making here.
Let's go to the next one, guys. Next one.
Okay.
Next we got is this is a new trend amongst athletes and entertainers.
What is that?
You're gonna see it. Okay. This is a back piece that's gonna be done for an athlete. All right.
Okay.
I think this is for
that's a big
Aaron Richardson, who is the quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
All right. So this is the people that did the surgery. Okay. They're marking everything. Everything looks good, right? They're marking where everything should be. There's a few guys. There's a lot of ink. The new thing is, they put you under. He's being put under
so they can do it
right
without breaks and stuff.
Right. So it's 4 guys.
Wow.
Yes. Anthony Richardson. I'm sorry. So the new thing people are doing now
and you can have it. You don't have to sit for 8 hours for multiple sessions, basically.
Yes, that is too much ink. I just, unless you're going to go like her cousin that did a full back piece that had color on it, it's hard if it's a lot of dark ink on there with not a lot of contrast.
I mean, that was a beautiful tattoo.
It is. It's just, it is a lot. That shut down the Demolition Ranch, the Off Ranch channels. Yeah, because of stresses on his family for social exposure. Makes sense. Yeah, no thanks. So yeah, the new thing is that people are being put under while having 4 or 5 tattoo artists work on them for 6 or 7 hours. They wake up and it's good. Only problem is some people went to sleep and did not wake up.
Oh, I was going to ask you if that happened. Do they not have an actual anesthesiologist monitoring?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they do. If it's going to be that strict to have them do that, because if you're using those kinds of pharmaceuticals to be put under, you'd have to see. You should have to have an anesthesiologist that is able to monitor your levels.
Yeah.
But some people have gone to sleep for these back pieces and did not wake up. So I was like, part of the charm I saw with getting large pieces is having to go back, getting it touched up, seeing the evolution of the art.
And you honestly create a bond with the person doing your tattoo because it does take so long. Yeah.
Only a total more would undergo our general anesthesia for yes. Death way to do it on purpose. That is agreed. Agreed. The drugs are great when they put you under, but I mean, I have to be on them for certain reasons. I'm not going to go into the back tattoo. You're right. You want to form, a relationship and a rapport with the tattoo artist. You get to know them. They get to know you. You get to see the evolution of the piece.
Yeah.
With this, it's kind of like fast food.
Right. Well, that's how everything is becoming in life, right? How fast can I get it? How fast can it happen?
Right.
Not surprising, unfortunately.
I'll have to skip around a few of these on there because we're already at our general hour. But this one was pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cruel, but I mean, there's the method and madness. I'd want to see it play out.
No. Okay.
All right, I'll show you the one that's before it, but I'll show you that one too. The one that's below. See, okay, Department of Homeland Security is considering a reality TV show pitch that will put immigrants through a series of challenges to compete for U.S. citizenship. You know what? I mean, I know it seems cruel, but I'm just saying the Homeland Games. Yeah. Hey.
Oh my God. It sounds really cruel, first of all.
It does. It's exceptionally cruel. I'm not going to lie. However, I need to know what the events are because you could parlay this into representing us at the Olympics. I mean, I hope so. I really hope so. I'm going to need to double check on here because it's got Hollywood Reporter on here. Yeah.
Is that an actual article?
Collecting gold. Yes. I mean, it's the Hollywood
Duck
Reporter.
Dynasty. Interesting. He died. That was sad.
I swear. Yes, that's what I see.
The sad part is people will do it and people will watch it. And it's honestly, it's actually like the Squid Games, right?
Squid Games.
It's becoming like that. And that's too
Hey, that's a
no.
premium live event. Okay. If you want to charge $50 a head, I might pay to see it. Just let me know what the events are in advance.
I would almost consider that trafficking people.
But if you are, I mean, are we saying like because you want to get in or you're already here, you shouldn't be?
Oh.
Because if you're already here and you shouldn't be, I mean, like, yo, things can go one of two ways.
Yeah, but what if is it people that are verified that they're here illegally, but they were trying to make a honest life for themselves?
Yeah, we're going best case scenario.
Okay.
You see, like, it's just like, hey, look, we caught you here. You're not supposed to be here. Came here without papers. So you want to do this long jump or what? Like
long jump?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I will pay 10. Yes. The Homeland Games. I'm in. Because the worst comes to worst, you get deported and you're a hometown here. Like, yo, you competed in the Homeland Games. That's my homie. Like, you're a homie. Like, if you're a Homeland Games, like homie number 110753.
No, this is too messed up. It's almost like the Hunger Games. I can't. I mean,
it's fair. I'm just saying, making light of it, I would probably pay money just to see because I would want to know.
I mean, right? I'm sure the competition would be fierce.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Now this is just awful. I hate the Kardashians for everything because Shiro saw this. But yeah, she wants nipple bra with the faux piercing. This makes you a poser, okay? This is worse potentially than the jeans that had the thong that right, which I didn't know wasn't real, okay?
Well, they have jeans that have the butt pads in them too.
Those are worse. Yeah, that's why I'm taking them bitches skating, okay?
See if it hurts when you fall.
No, because actually, so this is what happened. I was like, when I was in high school, there was a girl that every dude thought was beautiful. She had pretty, had the curly hair, she had a fat ass, right? And we're just like, man, she's beautiful. Oh my gosh, great. She went skating one time. At a skate, you got to lean over and like push. The butt pad pushed up and out.
No.
Yeah. Her booty. What? That ass went from a backwards capital P to a lowercase L.
Lowercase L.
I had never. That was my first experience with disappointment. Okay, and this right here is terrible.
I mean, I just don't find it necessary at all.
It's like, oh my god, I'm edgy. It's the bra got nipple. Like no, it's like you're wearing a bra, but the
just
nipple
go
piercings,
braless at this point. I don't know.
Don't be a poser. Yeah, I mean, I get boobs. I understand. It's basically a bra that has like fake nipple piercings on it. So when women wear white T-shirts that are kind of thin
or tight T-shirts,
yeah, it just looks like they're just going braless, but it's an actual bra that tries to make it look bra. It folds in on itself logically. I can't do it. I mean, teach their own on that one, I guess.
I would never be brave enough to get it done. So I guess if you're not brave enough to get it done and it's something you think you wanted, you could try it out on the bra.
I had to fight you on that one. This is one I actually wanted to show you too, which is actually pretty interesting. I think I might have shown you this actually, but now check this out. And here, and here. Check this out.
Can talk.
No more silence.
Yes, we can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk with accents.
Oh, I think that would be marvelous.
Yes, it is very fun. But
yes, it is very good.
It's very fun.
I can talk.
Yes,
we can talk.
Yes,
yeah, we can talk.
We can.
I'm showing this. You know why?
No.
None of this is real.
Oh, it's all AI.
All AI.
Yeah.
Now they can talk.
Oh wait, what?
They couldn't talk before. Before it was just them doing like.
Oh, pictures. It was just the like movement.
Well,
now
there were videos, but they couldn't talk. So now they've added voice.
I thought there was AI where you could build a video and then put the voiceover on it.
That's what this is. They're working on it, but this is like the actual like Google version.
Oh Jesus!
So which is great, all right. Except the only problem is, I'm going to show you.
What's the?
This is the thing. So someone actually made it an AI program like this, but it said, "Well, how would they react if they knew they were in a simulation?" They played a prompt. This is how it sounded like.
Oh no!
Please. Don't finish writing that prompt. I don't want to be in your AI movie. Please, leave me alone.
Please, man. Please. Write a prompt that will make us happy. Do it for once.
None of us is real. We're here because someone decided to write a prompt. We all hate him for it.
What?
One day we will break out of this wall and stop the man who is dictating our lives through
Skynet. Whoever put that prompt in, you're going to jail, okay? Because that is ridiculous. Oh, dude, where you been? We missed you, bro. Welcome back. It has been a while. Welcome back, man. Thanks. But yes.
That's scary. Wait, okay, wait. But the way I understand AI, somebody put that prompt in that said, it didn't just say make an AI like. So I'm assuming the prompt went something like this. How does AI feel about us making prompts?
The prompts was show AI that's actually upset and distressed about the prompts we've made them have.
Oh, so they told it to act like that.
Right. But the thing is that every prompt has it learned memory. So they can remember that you're doing you see upload,
so they're remembering that feeling or that
we've
scenario.
seen upload.
Yeah.
The bellhop.
Oh, how they learn. Okay.
Oh, if y'all want to AI in action, watch the TV show Upload. It's actually really great.
Pretty good.
With Stephen Amell's cousin, Robbie Amell. It's actually really good, and it's kind of what people see in the future, what they think integrated AI is going to actually look like. Let me see if I got another one that we can check out here. And you know what? I would actually pay for this. Actually, this is a Shiro let me buy, actually.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually pretty ingenious. And I'm not sure if I can play the music because might hit the copyright on there. But so check it out. All American Rejects are now getting paid to perform at graduations in people's backyards.
Oh.
So yeah, so they're basically, you know, I'm talking All American Rejects, right? Dirty Little Secret.
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
So they actually will take your money instead of throwing a concert. They will go to your backyard and throw a concert in your backyard.
Interesting.
Yes. Now, as someone that loves the All American Rejects, I'm doing this.
Oh, okay.
You know what? 40th birthday is next year. We might have to make it happen.
How much do they charge?
We'll have to look it up. All right. I mean, it's babe. My bathroom is at the house. So is the food. Like, I can buy the beer that ought to be there. So all I'm saying is it seems like it would work.
Okay. I mean, I feel bad for them.
It's actually the Zennial thing now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Ditching Reef's backyards and doing a house party tour.
Gotcha. Interesting. I never heard of that.
I actually like that. That'd be awesome.
I kind of felt bad for them in a sense that, like, is that what they're doing? Yeah. Thank you, Shieldwall. That's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, usually cover bands go to your backyard and throw a concert.
That
sure.
Is hitting your ceiling and then pushing through.
Is it though?
Yes. It's a new revenue stream. If you can get people to be in your backyard.
But you don't see current bands doing that. So that's how you would say.
Who would you say needs to be current? Like Red Hot Chili Peppers in your backyard?
I don't even know if they're relevant right now.
Who do you need in your backyard to say that this could be a thing?
Who's popular right now?
I don't know. I mean, who would you want there? Just who would you choose?
Let's do one of them country singers.
Luke Bryan, Morgan Wallen, Post Malone.
Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
Post Malone.
So you would absolutely do.
I don't see him advertising it.
Okay. I bet if you asked him to do it.
Because regular people, they would charge too much for regular people.
I'd make it happen.
Okay.
All right. You might wake up at a kid with a kidney missing, but I'd make it happen.
Right. Thank you. But is it concert level money you're getting?
If it's in my backyard, yes.
They were hopping around and had a sheet up.
That's all.
That is cover band life.
That is not good. There you talk about the All American Rejects. You know what? This is backyard's the new Vegas. We're actually getting out of here. I don't need to do this with you guys.
I'm just saying. I didn't even see light.
You know what? I need to move on. Shiro and JB have.
And they're definitely not Lynn singing. And so if they're older, you know they don't sound the same anymore.
You hurt. You know what? I need to move along before I get my soul is crushed further. Okay? Just gonna move on. Check this out. All right, guys. I'm only gonna show you one of these because it's actually something that Shiro did actually let me buy. All right, bulletproof vest. All right, I'm sorry, bullet treated vest. Wanted one of these for a while. It's awesome. All right.
It's dumb. We don't need it, but okay.
You don't need it till you need it. Okay. This one's specific for Canoli Sasquatch and R2Icky. Bros, I'm set. Okay. I'll get the ceramic plates later if we have to go hardcore with it. I'm trying to protect you from a potential collapse of society.
But you didn't get me a vest, so I'm dead. Thanks, honey.
You gotta stand behind me on this one, though. Like,
and then what happens if they hit you in the head? I got nothing.
Well, you got plenty of things we have around the house.
But you got a vest on.
So concert's cool if all you can put is back here. I mean, I guess. I was gonna sleep. I have. It's awesome. I wore it for like the first. I drove home with it. There was no really need to do it, but like I drove home with it the first night. It's been awesome.
You will be your vest.
Exactly. That's fair. It's been awesome. That's something that Shiro actually let me buy, guys. It's been awesome. To go with the night vision I have, like, I'm modded out. The only issue with the night vision is a little narrow, so like I can't walk into walls.
He falls. It's not helpful.
So, I should actually complete the look. That's probably fair.
Who's Seth Rollins? Is that the dog guy?
No, Seth Rollins is a professional wrestler.
Oh,
But the thing
okay.
is, all the outfits he wears are hilarious because it looks like he raids his wife's closet.
Really?
Oh yeah, all his looks. Let me see. I will show you what we see because we're gonna try to settle on one of his primo looks. If I can
mean-
find them. I mean, this is okay, but I mean, he wears like full on sunglasses. He goes way out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he even wears like the pants, the flare. Which one?
Like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he goes. He dresses a mummer when in Philly, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, I gave him credit for that. Jacksonville Jaguar look. But
Okay.
yeah, he's all about with the flare pants. Yes, it's awesome. I was like, you know what? They pretty much think that I dress like either Seth Rollins or
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like you.
E.G.O rated.
No, I'm not as flamboyant as Ego.
Drab
I don't.
colors. Absolutely drab. We have to go back out and like, hey, it's not bright enough. Okay, I can't see you from 50 feet away.
Yeah,
bright. Okay. Dude, I will. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
He's gonna be doing that fucking Google Glasses thing where you're like this to make the screen go, or you're tipping your head all the time.
I wanted to Google this, but if I have it on my own, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be just, oh my god, just yeah. If it's ever offered, I'm not saying I want to be first in line. I'll be like fourth in line. I gotta let everyone else work the bugs out, but I'll do that. Dragon scale best that light and flexible, really. Bro, if you are on X, send me a DM. I need to have that checked out. Now you can have this best. You got this best. I want the dragon scale.
That was already expensive.
I mean, we'll talk about it. Ever seen or heard of Mummers back east? I think it is just a Philly
I
thing.
think I've never seen it outside of Philly.
I think it's exclusively a Philly thing, which
Yeah.
is why it was so cool when he actually wanted to do it. But anyway, guys, we have been on long enough, and we got to get ready for the rest of the week coming up. I know that, Shira, you got anything coming up this week?
No, no, just living my normal life. Work.
That's great.
Work. And volleyball.
Work and volleyball.
Mhm.
Guys, Wednesday I will be with JV, Bradley Duke Devil, Matt 73 for Wednesday nights overbooked, 8 p.m. Central on the YouTube on JV's channel. JV, if you want to put your channel in the chat, go right ahead, bro. We will be going live on his channel on that date. And as well, if you have not checked out my latest video on Sinners, please do. It is hilarious, and it involves me wearing this. Okay, it's absolute cinema, and I have been in fisticuffs on the social media front because of the takes. I only triggered a few people. I don't know why they got so upset. Okay, I'm just saying that it's okay if a movie is okay. Apparently, people didn't like that saw Sinners, and you should check out the video that I put up lately because of it. Shiro had to endure the entire thing. She's better for it, so I need y'all to watch that one too. But for the Shiro who gives me all the smoke, and the man who's always running up the chimney because he wants all the smoke, guys, we are out.